Johnson coming out of the consolation bracket. Yates Johnson coming out of that winner bracket. Chad, let's break this down a little bit. First with Yates Johnson.
Yeah, so Yates Johnson taking down brother Hunter 12-10, 9-11, 11-9 in the winner's bracket final. About as close as you could get in that one. But I was having a little discussion with Simone last night talking about the brothers and some of the differences between the two. I think Yates has a little bit more power in that forehand than Hunter does. And like we always talk about with those guys that have the power, there's benefits, there's pluses and minuses, right? If Yates is on and he's really striking the ball well, that heavy topspin and that big power really plays into his game. However, if the timing's off, similar to what we saw with Davidze there against Paris Todd, if the timing's off, adding a little too much power, then that ball starts spraying.
All right, so that is Yates Johnson. And then Hunter Johnson on the other side of the net, who he'll be playing against but also be playing with later on this afternoon, Chad.
Yeah, Hunter, we've seen a lot of, the last 7-8 months on the singles side of it. He's been fairly dominant in singles. And, again, that tennis background for both of these guys, it plays well into the singles format and approach. So with Yates and Hunter going back and forth, it wasn't unexpected, but a little bit surprising that Yates came out on top this week. But Hunter is going to have some work to do because this is a double elimination bracket. He's going to have to beat Yates 2 out of 3, and then again in that game to 15 tiebreak. If he wants to keep his Triple Crown hopes alive.
All right, so there you have Yates Johnson right there warming up, 29 out of New Braunfels, Texas. You're going to see the same stats from Hunter Johnson as well, as these boys are twins.
Yeah, Yates is older, though.
Yes, he is.
By a couple of minutes.
Right. And so Hunter always uses that against him, saying that he got a couple more minutes of nutrients.
He was in the womb for a little bit longer.
And that's why he's a little bigger, he says. So, but your 1 seed, Hunter Johnson, versus your 3 seed, Yates Johnson. As Chad mentioned, Hunter Johnson, the 1 seed, did lose to Yates Johnson in the winner bracket final in 3. So Hunter Johnson, if he wants an opportunity to win this gold medal, he has to take the 2 out of 3 and then also a game to 15 to keep his shot at a Triple Crown alive here, Chad. And so we're 1 for 1 as far as Triple Crown goes today, as Paris Todd took care of business with her matchup. And next up we'll be and see if Hunter Johnson can take care of business. We'll get that for you coming up here at the 2023 APP Daytona Beach Open.
We all love pickleball because it's a sport you can play with the whole family, and now the little ones can play too. Introducing the Ben Johns Jr. paddle and the Megalodon paddle that both feature smaller grips, lightweight and durable construction, and a fun design that the kids are going to love.
If you like to dink, then Pickleball Magazine has what you're looking for. Our bi-monthly print publication will help you become a better player with instructional tips, drills, and articles from the top teaching pros in the sport. And you'll become a healthier, stronger player with psychological, nutritional, and wellness advice from experts in their fields. Finally, if it's product reviews or the latest news, we have that too. To learn more or to subscribe today, go to pickleballmagazine.com.
For just a little bit more, I can get you unlimited minutes, data, and text, 6 hotspots, concert coupons, cable subscription, dental cleanings.
We need all that?
Do we need all that?
I wouldn't think so. You should use Consumer Cellular. They have everything you need, nothing you don't.
I'll throw in this tiny little fan. car wash voucher. Light up soap dispenser.
Think you lost. Get the exact same coverage as the nation's leading carriers. All the talk, text, and data you need, starting at $20. Consumer Cellular.
I'm Hunter Johnson. I'm a professional pickleball player, and I live in New Braunfels, Texas. So growing up, my twin brother and I started playing soccer, baseball, tennis. The sport that stuck to us the quickest was tennis. Yates was born first. I got a little more nutrients in me, and I'm a little taller. He says he's the better looking one, but I'll fight him on that. Getting an offer to try to go play pro pickleball, and we honestly thought it was a crazy idea, but we also looked at it as an innovative idea of let's get in early, let's try to get as good as we can. There's now 36.5 million people playing pickleball. That's a huge number. Love to see the game just keep growing, especially on the pro side. 2023 is an exciting year. Obviously, you want to be number one. You want to win as many tournaments as possible. But we'd really like to try to dominate together in doubles and see kind of where that takes us.
So a nice little piece there on Hunter Johnson. As you see him on court finishing up warm-ups here. Again, 29 years old. New Braunfels, Texas. And, Chad, what do you think here between the two Brunters, Hunter and Yates? We got 15 seconds before we start.
Man, that was a good one.
Yeah. So what do we have in store here as far as the matchup goes?
Well, we see how fired up they are when they're playing together.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We've been courtside and we've caught little snippets of their chat back and forth. It's going to be interesting to see how they play off each other in this one. They have a tendency, and we saw it a little bit yesterday in men's doubles. When they're on fire, they're up, they're moving, they're going great. When things start going wrong, the body language really changes. So it's going to be something that I think the brothers are going to play off of each other because they can they're going to be able to recognize when the other one's down and really try to dig in the knife and put the pressure on.
All right, so as we get started here, it'll be Yates Johnson to serve. Nice control there from Yates Johnson going forehand side on Hunter. Just nice and easy, smooth, doesn't overhit that.
Oh, he
served too quick.
Before the serve was goal.
Doesn't like it. Yates doesn't like it. But he did serve a little quick. The score was not finished being called.
0-1. Nice deep ball there from Yates, but a good angle from Hunter. Yates tries to add a little bit of touch, but doesn't quite get it over.
So you see a little difference, too, between the women's game to the men's game on the singles side. Is the men will really try to get forward and get to that kitchen line quickly. And nice drop there from Yates Johnson, just taking all the pace off that ball.
1-2. No, just wide. Yates trying to paint that line for the passing shot. Catches it just a little late.
2-1. Oh, just missing that sideline right there as, again, Yates Johnson just taking a bunch off that.
1-2. Nice big serve there from Yates.
2-2.
Yates catching that one just a little late, comes out a little flat, but good pressure from Hunter coming up, forcing him to try to go cross court with that ball.
2-2.
Yeah, it's tough right here. The key in the men's singles game is that return. You need to push your opponent back, keep them back at the baseline. When you let your opponent come into that transition area and hit, it's trouble. Nice ball, little inside-out forehand there from Hunter Johnson.
A little stare down after this one right now, too.
Oh, yeah.
14.
Yeah, nice pickup from Hunter, but good touch from Yates.
Again, Yates dialed in. No, I'm not going to get there because he's dropping that in. And Yates just not dialed in yet with his forehand and backhand drive right now.
Yeah, and that's going to be really important for Yates' game right there. Very dominant with that forehand.
Yeah, nice ball there, and watch him just check this last backhand up right there.
Yeah, and that's that tennis touch volley right there. A little bit of slice, killing the pace. There's the forehand. Made the adjustment there, setting himself up a little bit earlier, but using the legs and really getting underneath that ball. You see the shape, the heavy top spin.
3-4.
Oh, and he changes the pace up right there, right? Instead of driving everything, throws in a little third shot drop and evens the score up, does Yates Johnson.
4-4.
Top spin serve there from Yates. Kind of kicks up into Hunter a little bit.
5-4.
Oh,
nice
wow.
touch.
That's such a good drop right there as he went backhand drop, then forehand drop. And it is a 4-0 run here from Yates Johnson to take a 2-point lead over brother Hunter. Goes long right there. Yates is waiting for the call. He called it out. He put his finger up.
Yeah, I think he screened referee Tom Tadler there a little bit with the body.
No way.
And the fist pump,
Yeah.
stare down, net roll.
Oh, that was awesome. Typically, you get the apology to your opponent off the net roll, and Hunter was all fist pump.
Good pressure there from Yates. Taking control of that kitchen line. Keeping those balls nice and deep.
7-4.
Oh, that's a huge inside-out forehand from Yates Johnson, Jed.
That is disgustingly good.
Watch this replay here. Watch him run around this and then just go inside out.
Oh, and Hunter had no chance on that one. With the angle, two with the pace.
And now Yates Johnson rolling here. No timeout from Hunter. I'm kind of surprised. He was up 4-2. This is a 7-0 run here from Yates. Oh, and Yates missed opportunity because Hunter did not come up on that return.
And we saw Yates standing up a little tall on that one, not fully getting underneath the ball. A good passing shot there from Hunter Johnson, but the detriment was the return of Yates short. Trying to come forward on it, not a whole lot of time to come up.
5-9.
Oh, good
jeez.
defense from Hunter.
Hunter takes his hat off, making sure that he doesn't get hit in the head here. But in the middle of that point, Hunter had a great dig with the left hand. Digs that ball out with his left hand, just throws it back up. Force your opponent to hit at least one more ball.
6-9.
Little freebie there on the miss return.
7-9.
A good deep return there from Yates.
And that was much needed, Chad, because all of a sudden Hunter Johnson was getting some momentum. Yates stops it here. Let's see, he's got 2 points to try and finish this.
9-7.
Little lapse in concentration with the miss serve there from Yates. Going for that big serve again, but missing a couple inches deep. Miss return.
Well, timeout here from Yates Johnson as he's going to try and slow the momentum of Hunter down. It was all Yates. He went on a huge run, a 7-0 run. Now it's a 7-1 run. What's been the difference? What was the difference for you, Chad, with Yates' game to get back in it?
Well, Yates made some adjustments as far as footwork, body work, but then we saw, one little mistake, and it kind of changed his whole momentum and body posture.
Right, his demeanor.
Yeah, the whole demeanor went down, and then because at that same time Hunter was looking pretty dejected as well, is frustrated with himself, and then that little switch now gives the confidence back to Hunter, and it's this back and forth that we see a lot of the times with the body language of these guys. They really feed off of that momentum, but certainly take it to heart when there's an error, and I think that's something for them progressing forward in the sport. Is they got to just flush that straight away and not allow it to affect their play.
As we come back in, it'll be Hunter Johnson serving down by 1. And nice ball right there from Hunter Johnson to square the score here, all even now at 9 in game number 1. Great comeback here from Hunter Johnson.
9-9.
Just wide, and now Hunter Johnson flips the script on his brother Yates, and we'll have a game point here in game number 1, up 10-9.
10-9.
Oh, wow, off the tape. Nothing Yates can do, and Hunter Johnson completes the comeback and takes game number 1 by a score of 11-9. Here's that final point, Chad.
Yeah, a little unlucky there for Yates with the kick off the net, but good control and good composure there from Hunter Johnson.
And so game number 1 goes to Hunter Johnson, 11-9. Game 2 coming up next. Now, before we even get started here, let's do the Rockin' Protein play of the day. Comes from our last match between Annalie Waters and Salome Davidze. This was an absolutely incredible point here. These ladies had a great battle. Watch this dig from Waters off the tape. Davidze gets it, but Waters with the cross-court winner. And that is your Rockin' Protein point of the day. And Hunter Johnson completes the comeback on brother Yates Johnson by winning 11-9 in game number 1. He's in control of his own destiny here, trying to get in position for that triple crown, but needs this one and a game to 15.
Good eye from Yates. Recognizing that ball was not going to stay in.
I don't think Hunter thought that ball was coming over. He reacted completely late. Nice ball from Yates Johnson to get on the board first.
A good touch and good control there from Yates. Using those drop shots. Hunter trying to go over the high part of the net and just catching the net cord.
Yeah, just out of reach right there. Great setup by Yates Johnson, going backhand side, then to the forehand side.
Yeah, sideline to sideline, gets Hunter off balance. Opens up for that passing shot.
Oh, he goes around the post and is just wide. Yates wants it. Was close.
Oh.
Oh, but. Oh.
Not going to do that. Okay, so referee just gives Hunter Johnson a verbal warning, technically for showing up the referee by hitting it into the net intentionally, saying that Yates's ball was in. Oh.
And then Yates gives it right back. They're just going to continue back and forth here, but. A little wide on the volley from Yates Johnson. Puts Hunter on the board now.
Oh.
And it drops off the tape and in, Chad.
Yeah, Hunter's gotten lucky with a couple of net cords here. Nothing Yates could do. He's already fully outstretched trying to get that passing shot if it goes over.
Yeah, great ball there from Hunter Johnson down the line, and Yates jumped out to a 3-0 lead, and now Hunter answers back with a 3-0 run of his own.
It was there.
Yeah, he had Yates leaning to the left. Just a little long right there. Just gets underneath it, doesn't get on top of it enough right there, Chad, to keep that ball in, and we'll stay all tied up here at 3 in game number 2. Oh, tries the no look, but guess what? His brother Yates Johnson has seen that trick before. Just wide on that sideline now. We continue to trade side outs here in game number 2. Nice volley there from Yates Johnson, getting on top of that, putting some pressure on Hunter.
Big serve there from Yates, causing the missed return from Hunter. Kind of jumps up on him, open face. That ball just sails.
Nice ball right there from Hunter Johnson. Again, just calm, cool, and collected, and just nice and easy down the line.
Yeah, good sell with the body as well. Made it look like he was going to go across court and then just floated it down the line.
And a good battle up at the kitchen right there between Yates and Hunter. Hunter Johnson needing to win the 2 out of 3 here and force that game to 15. If Yates wins game 2 and game 3, it'll be all over. Nice ball right there from Yates. And Chad, we're seeing him go sideline to sideline with those drives.
Yeah, 2 big forehands there, utilizing the spin and pulling Hunter side to side. And then another big serve there, missed return from Hunter. When Yates' forehand is on and he's hitting it with that heavy ball, heavy top spin, really difficult.
Yeah, and some unforced errors here from Yates Johnson, or from Hunter Johnson, excuse me. Yates Johnson with the 7-3 lead.
Good job and good sell again with the body there from Yates.
But Chad, this was the point in game number 1 where Hunter
Almost
turned
identical.
it around. It was 8-4 in game number 1. Game 2 now it's 8-3. See if Yates can finish here. Just missing that nice rundown from Yates. Just to get a paddle on that little flick down the line from Hunter.
Yeah, a little sigh of relief from Hunter there as that ball went wide. Good deep return, catching the line.
Oh, he was going right at the body of Yates Johnson, and Yates staring him down, going, "You really coming at me, bro?"
Oh, absolutely.
He's trying to light him up right there. Oh, what a ball from Yates Johnson. Again, the inside-out forehand winner, and it'll be a game point here for Yates Johnson to try and force game number 3.
Oh, missed the serve deep. Went for a little bit extra.
Wow. He buggy whipped that back across his body. And
I almost broke Yates' ankles right there, too.
I don't think Hunter thought he was going to hit the ball that well.
Oh, nice touch from Yates. Allowing the paddle to do the work right there, not trying to overhit.
And we've seen Yates do that a few times here in this match so far.
Another big forehand.
Game number 2 will go to Yates Johnson by a score of 11-4. Buckle up, guys. We are going to a 3rd game here on Championship Court. What's at stake? If Yates Johnson wins, he is our gold medalist. If Hunter Johnson wins, we will go to the game to 15 here at the 2023 APP Daytona Beach Open. Now, before we even get started here, let's do the Rockin' Protein play of the day. Comes from our last match between Annalie Waters and Salome Davidze. This was an absolutely incredible point here. These ladies had a great battle. Watch this dig from Waters off the tape. Davidze gets it, but Waters with the cross-court winner. And that is your Rockin' Protein point of the day.
Matt Wright, proud ambassador of Original Penguin.
Pro athlete, weekend warrior, or everyday active? Stay in the game with Active Tracks, powered by Core Physical Therapy. Core's team of physical therapists and athletic trainers promote injury prevention, rehabilitation, and fast recovery to keep you from being sidelined. We use cutting-edge technology to treat the chronic conditions and injuries from high-impact, high repetitive activities. Step into an Active Tracks tent in your community or visit one of our clinics. Core Physical Therapy, treating everyone right.
The 2023 APP Daytona Beach Open is sponsored by Consumer Cellular, PowerPlate, Gamma, and USA Pickleball. All right, Chad, we are all tied. One game apiece here in the men's gold medal match here on the singles side. It's all going to come down to one game to see if Hunter can force the game to 15 or if Yates can finish it here.
Yeah, I was going to say coming out of break there, even though Yates lost the first one, he's had more of the dominant performance compared to Hunter.
Oh, and Hunter going inside out, and he's nodding his head right here, going, oh yeah, that was good. He likes that one. He's going to need a few more of those to force the game to 15, but there's Chad, there's that big serve again.
Yeah, and one thing both Yates and Hunter do is they try to almost saber that serve by coming up on it early, moving into it. And sometimes, like we see two missed returns there, the timing's not spot on, you're in for a little bit of trouble.
3-0.
Oh, and his timing is all on right now, Chad, as Hunter Johnson takes a 4-0 lead here in game number 3.
I think it's because I said Yates has been looking more dominant.
Typically, that happens. Yeah, good volley right there from Yates Johnson to get the side out. I'm looking at the flags outside of the kind of mini stadium we're in here, and it is howling out there right now.
Yeah, good.
Oh, jelly leg right there.
Yeah, a little misdirect there from Yates.
That's what we would call almost dropping a curveball on someone who's sitting dead fastball, Chad.
Yeah, little buckle of the knees.
Wow.
Yates went right into Hunter's body right there. Ball missing just a little wide.
Just every time Hunter gets some momentum, Yates just answers.
3-4.
And it's honestly, it's vice versa. Oh, goes
right down the line. Perfect passing shot there from the backhand side of Yates Johnson. Just paints that one. Touch, nice court coverage.
Yeah, nothing that Hunter could do. He's on his back leg hitting that forehand, so his momentum's carrying him backwards. Yates just drops it in.
Hunter getting his head out of the way of another one.
4-5.
Hunter's got to take advantage of the shorter return there by Yates. Tries to rush through it before Yates could get up to the net and ends up hitting it into the net.
Little change of pace serve there from Yates Johnson. And the timeout on court as the players will change ends. And it is Yates Johnson in control here, Chad, 6-4. What does Hunter need to do here to keep his Triple Crown hopes alive?
Yeah, he's just got to clean up some of the errors that have crept in the last few points. He goes up on the 4-0 run, and now Yates on a 6-0 run. But 4 of those have been somewhat unforced errors from Hunter Johnson. You know, it's kind of what we've seen across the board in all 3 of these games so far between both guys. Is yes, they're hitting some good passing shots, but a lot of it, you know, is missed returns, going for too much angle, or missing those balls into the net, trying to rush through.
As those boys get back on court here, and it is a 6-4 lead here for Yates. Trying to end this right here and take the gold medal at the APP Daytona Beach Open here in Holly Hill, a beautiful Pictona complex, Chad. It is beautiful here. We've had great hosts all week. Dealt with a little bit of weather, but we're all good today on Championship Sunday.
Trying to go body again there was Yates. Hunter just saying, nope, I'm going to slide out of the way of that one. Good hands from Yates.
He forced Hunter to try and go right down the line with that. I like that idea, though. Or you were going to say the same thing?
Yeah, I was going to say that's
Yep.
the right idea to take that out of the air.
Mm-hmm.
If you let that ball bounce, you're just putting yourself in trouble. Oh, he had the open court.
Talk about that a little bit, Chad, though, why you want to take that ball out of the air as opposed to letting it bounce.
Well, especially in singles with so much court to cover. If he lets that ball bounce, it's now going to pull him back and wide, opening up way too much court.
That's a great ball by Hunter Johnson right there. And we're all tied now here at 6. So the end change so far is good for Hunter Johnson.
6-6.
Just long.
6-6.
Oh, that.
It's close.
Hunter turning around.
7-6.
Nice hands from Yates.
Yates Johnson posing and grunting right there with the big yeah right there as Hunter tried to light him up a couple times. Change of pace serve from
He had a plan. He had a plan for that one. Change of pace, get that back in and roll it, but he was just late on the execution.
And nice ball there from Hunter Johnson, nice and controlled. And Chet, I'm just not a big fan of not hitting your serve in singles, especially.
Yeah, the serve is definitely a lot more important in singles than it is in doubles. As far as pace and depth.
Yes.
The serve's always important.
The Yates Johnson winning this hand battle up here. Still with a 1-point lead. Good read from Hunter Johnson. He knew where that ball was going almost before Yates makes this decision.
Yeah, Yates trying to do a little too much on that one with the passing shot. Almost would have been better off just with a nice, easy backhand roll, trying to pull Hunter out wide.
just wide as Yates Johnson trying to keep Hunter back, but almost got a little too cute with that one to the sideline.
Yeah, he was trying to go into that same spot each time, so he was trying to push further and further wider on the backhand side.
Just wide from Yates, and Hunter Johnson takes the lead. It was an 8-6 lead for Yates Johnson. He rattled off too quick, but then Hunter answers, Chad, and now is up 9-6 and in control. Is there a difference, or is it just execution?
Errors.
Yep.
I mean, it's what has given both guys the runs on each side of the ball. So Yates was up and in somewhat of a commanding lead because the errors had crept into Hunter's game, and now it was kind of trying to think that the point that really changed it for Hunter, but he was in control.
Ball just wide right there. That's that last point to give Hunter Johnson the 1-point lead, and Hunter 2 points away from forcing that game to 15 here. And Yates still visibly upset as he comes out of that timeout right now. And the last thing he needs is to be upset.
Get himself composed here, because we've seen it before when he's playing like this, where he's visibly frustrated.
That adds up.
It adds up, and things don't go well from him from this point.
We'll see if he can compose himself here, get this side out, and get back on serve.
9-8.
Oh, and Yates was guessing to the forehand, and Hunter goes backhand, and it will be a game and match point here for Hunter Johnson to force the game to 15 for the Daytona Beach Open Championship. Oh, and Yates going for it on the Ernie, and we'll go to the game to 15. What a run from Hunter Johnson there late in the third game to take it 11-9, 4-11, 11-8. Game to 15 coming up for all the marbles here at the APP Daytona Beach Open.
For just a little bit more, I can get you unlimited minutes, data, and text, 6 hotspots, concert coupons, cable subscription, dental cleanings.
We need all that?
Do we need all that?
I wouldn't think so. You should use Consumer Cellular. They have everything you need, nothing you don't.
I'll throw in this tiny little fan. Car wash voucher. Light up soap dispenser.
Think you lost. Get the exact same coverage as the nation's leading carriers, all the talk, text, and data you need, starting at $20. Consumer Cellular.
There's only one way now, just one way out. With every single break comes crashing down. There's only one.
The 2023 APP Daytona Beach Open is sponsored by Franklin, USA Pickleball, Penguin, and SunMed. Back here in Daytona at the APP Daytona Beach Open. We're going to the game to 15, the tiebreaker, Chad. Hunter Johnson pulls off the 2 out of 3 in 3 over brother Yates Johnson. So now, whoever wins this game to 15 is your gold medalist and champion here on the men's pro singles side, Chad.
Yeah, and Yates looked to be in control in all 3 of those games there in the first one, but untimely errors kind of giving Hunter a little bit of confidence, a little bit of roll going in. Yates was up 8-4 in game 1. And then ended up losing 11-9. Dominant in the second game at 11-4. And then almost identical in game 3. Yates was up 8-3. And then it is just that snowball effect where a couple of errors, his whole, like we talked about, his whole demeanor changed and he gets down on himself. And Hunter was able to kind of really take advantage of that.
So as these boys get ready and they'll don't need any warm-up here. They are set. They just took a nice little break in between the 2 out of 3 in game to 15. So 1 game to 15 for all of it. What's at stake here? Yates can play spoiler for brother Hunter early here in the day, as Hunter will be in all 3 gold medal matches today looking for a triple crown. But if Hunter wins, he stays alive, as Paris Todd did earlier, as she rolled over Salome DeVite in the women's gold medal match.
I'm just talking to myself. I forgot my microphone.
But everybody at home heard you.
I know. I forgot my microphone.
It looks like Yates Johnson will serve to start. We'll switch ends at 8. 1 game to 15 for all of it here on Championship Sunday, the men's singles final.
I'm in. 0-0.
The ball right on the line. Right. Oh, no, ball was called out.
Looked at, Brother's having a little laugh right there.
Good court coverage there from Yates. He was there, just mishits that last ball, trying to drop it cross court. Kind of jammed himself up, as you saw in that replay.
0-1.
Oh, going at the body.
And almost the worst spot to go on this overhead, right? Because you could accidentally hit your opponent's paddle, and it almost looked like Hunter did right there. So Yates gets called for a foot fault, and Hunter a big up at the kitchen line.
Mind games.
2-1.
Oh, wow. Full dive mode there from Yates Johnson. He's okay. Hunter takes a 3-1 lead here in this game to 15.
3-1.
Oh, he missed it.
I really don't think he had to go there. He just gets that off the bounce and flips it up down that line. Hunter was way over on the other sideline.
What? Who? A little confusion there between referees, Bob Swissholm, saying that he could not see it.
And Hunter gave in. He was like, I'm done with this. I'm trying to go through the body of Yates, and it's just not working right now. So he tries to slow it up and drop it into the forehand side. Doesn't work.
Honestly, I think if it's not his brother on the other side right there, he doesn't hit five balls into the body.
Oh, he goes spin move, does Hunter Johnson on the block, and then Yates gets up and gets this. Here's the spin move, right back. But then Yates can't clear, and Hunter just goes body. Great shot, good point by both of these boys. So Hunter gains back the 2-point lead here.
Good angle from Hunter right there.
And the header into the body of Hunter Johnson.
See that backhand roll. Yates not able to do anything with it, just get a paddle on it.
Oh, he had it right there, but great work from Hunter, just staying in that point, Chad.
Yeah, Yates had control of the kitchen. Just couldn't do anything with the volleys.
6-2.
A little wide right there on the backhand volley from Yates Johnson. And Hunter pulling away a little bit here, Chad. Up 7-2 in this game to 15, and no timeout, just taking a little longer towel break here is Yates Johnson.
Well, I think at this point, we're only 1 point away from the end change and a free timeout. We're not going to see a timeout come.
Unforced error there from Yates Johnson will give us that end change and that free timeout you were talking about, Chad. What does Yates need to do, though, here to get back in this game?
Well, yeah, part of it comes down to the court coverage from Hunter. It forces Yates to try to go wider with his angles, and that's where his misses have. That's where his misses have been. You know, he's going for too much, trying to pull Hunter off as far as he can. I almost like to see him use a few more rolls, and get into that shorter play that they've had some back and forth.
He found some success slowing the ball down a little bit.
And then he can set himself up for the big forehand. But right now he's getting up to the kitchen, and he's got control of the kitchen, but he's not really doing anything with the volleys when he's up there. Or when he does, he tries to go for too much.
Yeah. All right, so let's see after this timeout what we got from Yates Johnson. If he can make a run, put something together here and get back in this. He is down by 6. 8-2. It's all Hunter Johnson here in this game to 15 so far. So will be Hunter Johnson serving when we return from this end change. We'll see if this end is kind for Yates, as it was to Hunter, giving him a 6-point lead. Well, so far, so good. Oh, nice forehand right there from Yates Johnson, Chad.
Yeah, and it's good setup. Set up the body like he was going to go down the line, and then just cuts across that ball. Oh, he had the inside out set up as well. He's had success with that a couple of times. like he just tried to rush it.
Just too good there from Hunter Johnson. Great footwork, too, to get to the kitchen line to get that drop from Yates. So after 1 point scored on the end change, we got a quick timeout here from Yates Johnson. Reasoning for that, Chad?
I'm not too sure. He just disappeared off the court. Oh.
Sitting in the front row right now as he's trying to regroup and
self-recollection right now.
Yeah.
Which isn't a bad thing because like we've talked about with the demeanor and the frustration that creeps into his game, you know, reset. You're at the point right now that if you keep holding on to everything that's happened within this match, you're just going to get more and more frustrated. Go out, make a lot of balls. Don't try to overhit. Use your feet, use your legs a little bit more.
And the last thing you want to do, though, is if you're going to go down, you need to go down swinging, right? You can't come out passive and try and not play your game. Play your game, come out, play aggressive. And if you're going to go down shooting, go down shooting.
9-3.
There it is right there, right?
Right there, putting something on it, putting some pressure on. He's got a little pep in his step right now. Might be a forced pep, but
gets the unforced error from Hunter and a little momentum here after the timeout from Yates. Great timeout.
4-9.
All right, the second time he's tried that. He tried that in Game 3 on match point at 10-8. Didn't work, and it doesn't work here at 4-9 either, Chad.
Yeah, it's so tough with how far you got to cover there, but he's got to flush it. Oh, he got it.
Gets the roll right there. Hunter can't believe it, but he needed a little luck right there, and he gets it. Now let's see if he can capitalize.
4-9.
Oh,
no
my
way.
God. Both brothers are down on the court.
Both of them are down on the ground right now.
Men down, men down.
Oh, wow.
The return from Hunter. Yates ends up chest down.
So believe it was called out initially, but Hunter's like, no, that ball was in.
No way.
Because.
No way. Replay because Hunter is overruling the referee saying that ball was in. Oh, but it doesn't even matter here, right? Because Hunter in game 1, right, where Hunter served into the net to give Yates back the serve. It's taking away a point.
So they're going to check with head referee Byron Fresso, who is courtside here. And so the referee called the ball out. Hunter believes it was in. The problem is the player cannot overrule the referee and say that. So what happens is when that does happen, it is a replay.
No, but
so it's
look
not
at
an over.
look at how far in that ball is.
It is.
Okay, so Hunter
was,
just gives him the easy passing shot right there.
That's a great job by our camera crew right there and catching that and seeing that that ball was inside of the white line. Oh, nice ball right there from Yates. And again, he took something off that. When he's backing off a little bit and taking something off, that's when he's at his best right now.
A smart play right there, the same thing.
Yep.
Just uses the spin.
Look at that, just take something off.
7-9.
Again, he's hitting that at about 70%.
But he's adding more shape.
Yep.
He's adding more deception. He's adding more spin. And it when that ball's hitting Hunter's paddle right now, it's not doing what Hunter wants it to do.
Oh, he was there. Hunter had it right on his paddle, but it is all tied now, Chad. 9 apiece.
9-9.
This wide.
Side out.
Nice run here from Yates Johnson to tie things up at 9. Yates was down 8-2 on the end change.
9-9.
This is a 7-1 run here from Yates Johnson on the end change.
9-9.
Oh,
nice.
Go ahead.
We're going to fight over who's
We're
going to
say the same thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, good hold by Yates right there. Hunter tried to guess cross court. Oh, no.
No, cannot have that right there at that point. You're getting you have all this momentum right now. You cannot afford to miss a serve right there as you just took the lead back.
9-10.
Oh, he got it back.
Oh, and he goes just wide. What a point by these boys right here. I mean, they are going end to end, sideline to sideline. Look at Yates trying to keep that in, just overhits it a little bit. And Hunter is hands on knees right now. He is
10-10.
10-10.
all tied at 10. Nice finish there from Hunter Johnson. On his toes, front foot leaning in, and finishes with the two-handed backhand.
I mean, it's difficult for us to see that back corner from up here, but excellent backhand volley from Yates. Yeah, froze him again with that forehand. That the open stance, right? He's leaning across, making it look like he's going to go down the line, and then just opening the hips even further takes it cross court.
Oh, just a little. As soon as he hit it, we got such a good angle. You almost looked at it and you're like, oh no, that's not going to stay in. It doesn't, goes long. And now Yates back with a 1-point lead.
12-11.
That's out as well. So a timeout here from Hunter Johnson. Good call. Couple of errors sliding into his game, creeping into his game with the last 2 points missing long.
So now coming into this timeout here from Hunter Johnson, what is it he needs to do? He had all that momentum, Chad. Hunter was up 8-2 on the end change. You're talking about an 11-3 run. by Yates Johnson to take control of this match.
Consistency is going to be the tail of the tape for this one, whether it goes Hunter's way or whether it goes Yates' way. The issues that we've been having or that we're seeing is the unforced errors and going for too much, really feeling that pressure, so you're trying to force a situation and do more. We saw Yates at, it was 9-3 when he walked off the court. He came back, reset, and stopped trying to do so much. He added a little bit more spin, took the pace off, and that's what has given him the run back into it.
Yeah, and that's the turning point. If we had a shot of a turning point in this match, it has nothing to do with on that court. It was the shot of him sitting in the front row of the bleachers by himself. That's the turning point in the match. A shot of Yates in the bleachers by himself during a timeout.
Good ball from Hunter.
He took some pace off that ball right there. So he's taking taking notes from his brother and what he did to get back in this.
12-13.
Oh, wow. A passing shot, and Yates goes down again. These boys are on the ground a lot. All tied now at 13. Good timeout here and use of timeouts from Hunter Johnson. Well, it's not going to get any closer, Chad. Someone's going to win, and they're going to win by 2 here.
Oh, no.
Unforced error from Yates.
That ball never came up either.
Oh, wow. I mean, you're talking, Chad, all the momentum. 13-11 lead for Yates. Hunter calls the timeout, slows it down. He scores 3 right away. And now all the pressure flips. And we're talking a minute and a half to Yates Johnson.
Yeah, and I mean, credit to Hunter with that timeout. Like you said, he came out of the timeout, wasn't trying to overhit, stretched Yates out a couple of times. Good passing shot. But that missed return right there to give Hunter Johnson match and championship point.
And keep his Triple Crown hopes alive. Like, there's so much on the line on that last ball and now on this ball. And here it is, championship point for Hunter Johnson here at the APP Daytona Beach Open.
Oh,
and your gold medalist on a ball, Chad, that we thought was probably going to go out. Hunter Johnson comes out on top. Chad's got his hands on his head right now. He can't believe that Yates played that ball. But what a comeback from Hunter Johnson. I mean, that game, Chad, it's just emotions up and down, game of runs, everything.
I didn't get an opportunity to see the winners bracket final where it was 12-10, 9-11, 11-9. But now it makes sense why it was so close.
Yep, right there. Unbelievable job by Hunter Johnson. He keeps his hopes alive at a Triple Crown, taking the tiebreaker 15-3 here at the APP Daytona Beach Open.
Thanks to DiscountTire.com, we have more time to hang with our new friends.
What do you like to do for fun?
Well, with DiscountTire.com, we save a ton of time.
So we're always trying new things.
Save time. Buy and book online at DiscountTire.com.
2023 APP Daytona Beach Open is sponsored by Yola, Franklin, Pickleball Magazine, and Pickleball United.
As we take another look here at championship point for Hunter Johnson.
Thanks, Dom and Kat. First, a big congratulations to our silver medalist. Ken, will you do the honors of getting his medal?
Questionable whether that ball was going to stay in or not from Yates.
Let's show him some love.
But we'll throw it down courtside to Jade with our finalists.
Yesterday, you said this match was going to be a catch-22 for you. Now that you finished silver, what does it mean?
Yeah, it was a tough match. I mean, you could see by the scores. I mean, it's like playing, myself in the mirror. So, I know where he is. He knows where I am. So, sometimes we had exciting points. Sometimes we didn't because it was just so short. But yeah, I'm happy for him. He was the better twin today. And yeah, I mean, we have doubles after this next match, and he's working for the Triple Crown today. So I'm glad I could help him with that today. So we'll see what happens.
Well, congratulations once again. One more time, guys. Let's hear it for our silver medalist, Yates Johnson. Now it is time for our gold medal interview powered by Franklin. Congratulations. What an interesting game. Ken, let's get him a medal. One more time, guys. Hunter, how do you prepare to go up against someone who literally knows you better than anybody else in the world?
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, we practice all the time together. Obviously, we want each other to win, but we're also very competitive, so we both want to win individually. So it's always a catch-22. But yeah, we both like seeing each other succeed, and it's fun being able to just play each other in the finals, especially. But yeah, hopefully we can have more of these in the future this year.
This is your second gold in the men's pro singles. How does it feel to have that second one under your belt?
Yeah, it's good. The confidence is feeling high. I had to get past a tough field today. The scores were tight, and yeah, I had to beat him twice, which was really tough. So yeah, I'm going to go recover and try to have a even more successful Sunday.
And you have your own shot at a Triple Crown right here in Daytona Beach. What are you kind of doing to get yourself prepared for a long day ahead?
Yeah, first time to try to get a Triple Crown. Just take every match, as it comes, one at a time. Don't overthink it. Just play my game, play our game together when we play men's doubles. Yeah, just gonna go after it and see what happens.
And one thing we love about the APP Tour is the sportsmanship. There was a moment there where you had to overturn a call. What was that like doing that for your brother and kind of making sure that it was a fair fight all the way around?
Yeah, in practice, maybe I'll cheat him a little bit, but in a match, we'll give each other calls. It's fair all the time with us. We're just competitive. We like to see each other succeed. So yeah, just wanted to even that play right there.
And any notes for your brother as you guys head on for doubles?
Let's bring the fire.
And overall, I mean, how has this week been for you? You guys play a ton of matches to get here. How do you withstand that schedule?
Yeah, we just try to recover after each day. They're long days, competitive days. Just try to refocus after each match, take each point as it comes, and just try to keep bringing that competitive nature. And it's been working all week, so hopefully it can keep working today.
Congratulations once again. Let's make some noise, and let's get you your trophy.
All right, so there it is. Hunter Johnson keeps his Triple Crown hopes alive here at the APP Daytona Beach Open. Next up, women's pro doubles. Paris Todd, Simone Jarging, Susanna Barr, and Megan Fudge. Oh.
Come over here.
I don't know if this trophy